So hi again, it's Martin again. Today we're gonna build this module. I'm just gonna show you through, and yeah, let's start. So we just start with the base plane. So we just take a polygon, just put it onto the center. As you could see, it's a 5-point polygon. We have to change that to 6-point. So we just go into the line here, click on number of sides, click on 6, click on enter, and we have 6. So now we just have to measure how big it should be. So it needs the measurements between the middle point and an end point. So this should be 30, I guess. Yes, it is 30. And click on enter, and we have the ground polygon. So what we do now is we do an offset. Let's just type offset. So what we're able to do is an offset now. So I just did a mistake there. So as you could see, the distance was only 1 millimeter. I didn't change that. So just type offset again. Just change distance, put on distance. So it should be 10. We could do both sides, so it just offsets to both sides straight away. Or we could change use a side. So we just click on both sides. Let's just click on both sides and have a look what's happening. So now we're just gonna delete the outer one and have the ground plane kind of. So what we have to do now is to fill that one to a surface from planar curve, which does a surface in here. So now we're gonna use split. So select the objects to split. And put on enter and put on the cutting object, which is the inner one, and put on enter. And now you have the splitted one. So you can delete the one on the inside, and it does look a lot like it should. So there could be also another way. You could have been in the offset probably already do a filling or so, but we just did it like that right now, and I hope it makes sense. And we're just going to delete the curves now because we don't need them anymore. And now we can do an extrusion and just get the distance, or like the thickness of the material, which we have in real life also. And we're just gonna do 1 millimeter. So now we're just gonna delete the surface underneath it, and we just have the extrusion. So now I'm gonna draw a line. I really had to think for that to get that one quite for a bit to actually get the right angles. And we have to do a straight line from the middle point. So that's really good that we actually started straight in the middle, because we don't have to measure that one out anymore. Just do it in from the right view. It's probably the easiest. And you can put on ortho, then you show that it's straight. And now you're gonna copy the geometry, the two lines, so we can move it to the side and rotate it on it. That's probably the best which I came up with right now, most accurate. So we just have to use rotate 3D, so we can do this the axis in there, as we just did, and then use the whole thing and rotate it up. And what we're going to do now is, which I just did wrong, we have to start the axis in the middle of the module to get the endpoints of the two lines. So just do rotation 3D again. So just do it again. I just did it again wrong. So that's your axis, your endpoint, and use it to use this endpoint, and now you're able to bring it upwards. So I did this one in in another view and turned off grid snap. So you're pretty close to where you could get, but it's not 100% accurate, but so now we just can rotate this one around the X. Just use normal rotate, because normal rotate always rotates in the plane, which the plane you could see is the big grid with like the two red and green lines. In later tutorials we will see how you can do this on a different way. You can change that one too, but right now we don't use that, so just turn it for 120 and the next one also for then minus 120. Just do the same thing again. I did 120, which was wrong, so just do it again. Just do another 120. So now it does look pretty good. Now we just have to delete like the lines, get rid of the stuff we don't need, and as we can see it does look pretty good. There are some overlays in here which we can see it's because of the problem, because it's not on the right position on the lower part. So let's just do move, just type move and move the corner to this corner and do that for all three. Then it look really good.